Namaste and welcome to YMCA 360. My name is Uma. I'm glad to have you here with me for the next 15 minutes of a guided meditative practice. Hope you've had a good day so far, and whether it's early morning or evening for you, prepare yourself for the practice. Make sure the space of practice is convenient, quiet enough, comfortable, and that you are prepared for the practice physically and mentally. So sit down comfortably, like I am sitting on a bolster, or you may sit on a chair. Keep the spine lengthened, eyes softly closed, hands on your lap. Take a moment to observe the whole body from the tips of your toes to the top of the head. Take a moment to observe your natural, spontaneous breath. And a moment to observe what's going on in the mind space at this time. You don't have to alter anything at all. Simply learn to observe. And we will see how the body, the breath, and the mind are connected through a single practice as we continue. It is not easy to control the mind or to empty the mind. The first practice will be to reduce clutter slowly by keeping the mind interested in something that is a little less cluttered. Turning your mind towards the awareness of your own body, awareness of your breath. Keeps the mind focused on these and the instructions. Allow the mind to remain focused on the body and the breath. There's no other opportunity or time for the mind to think of anything else, and thus the mind slowly gets trained towards higher meditative practices. So continue to sit still, keeping the spine lengthened, as if the top of the head is trying to touch the ceiling. Bring the chin towards the collarbones. And observe the chest, the sternum rising up to meet the chin with each inhalation. Observe the chest contracting and then the abdomen contracting. Visualize the belly button reaching towards the spine and the back as you squeeze all the air out. Chest and abdomen expand as you inhale. Chest and abdomen contract as you exhale completely. Continue, inhale. And add the element of engaging the pelvic floor as you exhale. As you squeeze the abdomen, pull the lower abdomen, the inner thighs, the anal sphincter, the perineum, in fact, all the way up towards the abdomen, exhaling completely. Repeat, inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue, inhale. Exhale. Keep your awareness on the sound of your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. deep and complete inhalations and exhalations, but soft, gentle, and rhythmic inhalations and exhalations. As you continue breathing in and breathing out, become aware of the entire spine along your back as you keep stretching, lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. Visualize the spine along your back, all the way from the tailbone, the lowermost part of the spine, to the tip of the spine that goes almost deep inside the head. Continue to watch the spine as you breathe in and breathe out. Visualize as if, as you inhale, the breath travels from the lowermost part of the spine all the way towards the tip of the spine deep into the head. As you exhale, same way, feel as if the breath flows from the top of the spine all the way to the tip of the spine in the bottom, the tip of your tailbone. A few more breaths. Breathe in. Up along the spine. Breathe out. Down along the spine. 2 more breaths. Now the spine is interesting. As you keep observing the spine from the tip to the top, you realize that the spine is curved in many spaces, starting from the tailbone that is curved inward towards the body. And as you go along, you see the fused bones of the sacrum. And at the top of the sacrum, where the lowermost part, the lumbar part of the spine starts, you see the spine curving inward all along the lower back. And as it comes up towards the thoracic spine, the spine along the middle back, all the way towards the throat center, the spine curves again slightly outwardly. And again along the neck, the smaller parts of the spine curve inward, and a slight curve all the way to the tip of the spine that the head, the skull rests on. Let's do this scanning of the curvature of the spine again from the uppermost part along the neck, along the mid-back, lower back, sacrum, and the tailbone. Let's do this one more time. Tracing the curve of the spine from the tip of the tailbone to the sacrum, that's just below the lower back, then the lower back, mid-back, upper back, neck, the tip of the spine. Continue to breathe in. Remember, as you breathe in, visualize the air traveling from the lower part of the spine to the upper part and down. We just added the element of observing the curvature of the spine. And now with the next few inhalations and exhalations, let's become familiar with the structure, the shape, and the size of the different sections of the spine. Again, starting from the tailbone. We all know how sensitive the tailbone is. We always have to protect the tailbone, especially the tip. And so we realize that these are really tiny little bones. And as we climb up our awareness, the fused bones of the sacrum are some of the broadest part of the spine, wide, joined together. And the lower back is slightly smaller than that of the sacrum. As you climb up towards the mid back, the size of the vertebrae, the width, the circumference of the segments, different parts of the spinal column slightly varies, becomes smaller along the upper back. As we go back to the neck, again, each ring of the spine becomes smaller and smaller until it reaches the uppermost tip called the axis. Continue breathing in, and let's again take this awareness of the shape of the spine itself from the top, along the neck, along the upper back, mid back, lower back, all the way to the sacrum and the tip of the tailbone. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. The breath traveling along the spine, up and down. Up and down. Keeping the spine lengthened, increasing the length of your whole upper body by simply stretching up towards the ceiling. Perhaps you may realize that as you lengthen the spine, the shoulders are much more relaxed and open. You are able to breathe in much deeper, longer, smoother breaths. Keeping the awareness on the spine, breathing in and breathing out along the spine. Become aware again of the tip of the spine at the tailbone. Become aware of the organs that are associated with the energy from this region. The excretory organs. Organs of excretion, without which the body will be filled with toxins. The organs of excretion enabling detoxing of the entire body. As you move along the spine, just about at 2-finger gap, 2-finger space from the tip of the spine, visualize again this space of the spine and the energy in that region, controlling, working, managing the reproductive organs that are also deep down in the pelvic region. As you climb up the sacrum, become aware of the belly button and the part of the spine right along the spine where the digestive organs are: the stomach, liver, spleen, pancreas, gallbladder. As you move along the thoracic part of the spine, the mid-back, Become aware of the vital organs, the heart, lungs. As you climb towards the neck, become aware of the throat center and the part of the spine along the throat center. As you climb up towards the uppermost part of the small bones of the neck, towards the axis, towards the tip of the spine where the skull head rests, become aware of the regions, the sense organs, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, and more than anything else, the eyebrow center. Directly behind the tip of the spine, the uppermost tip of the spine. Let's continue this awareness as we breathe in and breathe out the next 2 breaths. Breathing along the spine, becoming aware of the different organs of the body along the spine. Slowly preparing to bring your awareness back to the body, the whole body, the whole body. Awareness to the end of today's practice. Awareness to the sounds around you. Awareness to the end of the practice. The effects of the practice. How without your knowledge the mind became one-pointed and focused on following the instructions. For a moment, relieved of the normal hum of your day. Slowly rub your palms, place them on your eyes. Blink your eyes open. Palms to the heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Feel free to continue this practice throughout the week, and let's meet again next week, same time. Thank you.